What's happening? We live, America's Realest podcast on Live Hip Hop Daily. You know, it's always D-Lo G with me, and today we are sitting with La Shepherd.
Hey, it's lit. It's lit. It's lit, man. Thank y'all for having me. This is
thank you for coming.
Unexpected. It's hard.
Right?
For sure. Hell yeah.
I feel like we've been like working like under the same roof for so many years.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Yeah, so it's dope to like watch you progress.
Likewise.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And just to be so close, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like I know you came down from Ohio, right?
Yep.
All right. So I want to like start there and talk a little bit about that transition and journey, you know what I'm saying? Cuz like
that's dope. Well, I mean, well, you know, salute, you know what I mean? Y'all had genuine energy from the beginning, and that's what it's always about. And I love what y'all got going on too.
Thank you.
But yes, it'll be 10 years since I've, you know, been in Atlanta this month. So it's crazy. Like, and it's just crazy to think about it. Like, damn, like,
you doing an anniversary party or something?
I definitely want to. It's one of those things where it's like I overthink shit when it's for me. So it's like, damn, let me push it back so it can be perfect.
Right. Yeah.
But then my co-hosts and shit, they be so damn busy. So I want to kind of work it around their schedule too, because I need them to be there.
Right.
So shit, we putting it together. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep y'all posted. Hopefully we can celebrate it here, do some shit.
10 years is strong. Congratulations. That's
sure.
dope.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
Thank
dope.
you. Absolutely.
A lot of people give up in 10 years. I know you're about to give us your breakdown, but I already know so much has happened, and it's been rock bottoms and like it seemed like a brick wall right there and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So for you to still be here and like she said, still progressing and you know, progressing and no pun intended, but still, you know, growing and getting better at your craft is dope as hell. But sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Man, I appreciate it. It's one of those things when you doing like, I always felt like I was always looking for like the answers or some shit. Like, you know, what does it mean to be an entrepreneur doing the shit you like to do, and am I doing the right thing? Like, you know, like, I mean, listen, I've been blessed and fortunate and shit. Like, essentially it all comes down to the same shit. Can you handle your bills, and can you do what you love to do? Like for me. So I just always just been that battle, like kind of looking for validation on it, and if I'm doing it right. But then I had to get over that shit and just, you know, create that definition of success for myself. And kind of look like, damn, like I'm blessed to do the things I love to do. Shit happened at a crazy time, wasn't shit planned, but I always wanted my own magazine or my own platform. I just didn't know what it would be. So it's just, I'm just grateful. I'm just walking in the purpose of what I'm supposed to do. I feel like, but 10 years is crazy as hell.
So when you was leaving Ohio and you was heading down here, was this your goal? Did you have this in mind? Or like you just knew you wanted to be in the music industry or something like that? Or
no, I just knew I was gonna be in the music industry. I never wanted to be an artist, you know. But I mean, I was reaching out to guys like before I moved down, like Done Deal. You know, this me and him ended up doing a lot of great things together. Salute to him. He's one of my favorite producers. Period. Zaytoven, Sunny Digital, Metro. All them niggas like. I always believed in production. I always heard it. It's like, bro, y'all are the heartbeat of this shit. And then, you know, right when I came down was when the wave of producers started to be a thing. So I started to make money with the producers, fucking with the niggas I fuck with, and just other niggas that found out what we had going on, and we just put it together, you know. But again, it's all that calling. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, I just knew I had an ear for it, but it wasn't easy, you know what I mean? It's a lot of in-between shit, of course. But if we just talking about, like, what's going on, essentially that's what happened.
For sure. And I'm glad that you shared that, because I mean, even with me and anybody else watching, I'm sure they have a similar like story to tell. Like you said, it always boils down to the same thing, you feel me? So you know, like D-Lo was saying, for you to pivot and, you know, keep going and you know, make it work and get to this point and you know, have a future even, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what it's about.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. So how did you come up with the progress report? Like, what was the birth of that?
I mean, like I said, you know, at that time I had a lot going on. Like, you know, I was 23 when I moved down here, and, you know, just trying to figure it out, looking for that validation of, you know, what it means to be a successful entrepreneur. Like, shit was good because I always handled my business, but like it wasn't easy, you know what I'm saying? But once I did get to a point where I figured out the business and how to make money in the business, then it was good. But I still was just looking for something or somebody to be like, all right, this is how you do it. I just never got it. And it's just like, just with the brand, like I reached out to people before I moved down here, but I didn't have a base down here. Like I ain't know nobody, you know what I'm saying? But my aunt, she let me stay with her, and I was just on some grind shit. Like it was second nature. It wasn't even me doing this, just all my spirit, like God just doing this shit.
Leading you in the right direction type.
Absolutely. And shit, it's just one of those things like. I'm sorry, I'm high. I forgot the question.
No, it's all good.
She was asking how did the progress report
Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, I was in a dark place in my life, and shit was crazy. Like, experienced a lot of great success early.
You want to get higher?
Sure. I experienced a lot of success early. Produced the Stoner for Young Thug, and we was working on a Rich Game project. That was before I had the camera. So, just, imagine me getting all the video footage of the Rich Game shit. Thug, Rich Homie. London, it was just crazy. I'm so mad at myself. But so just imagine experience success right away, and then some shit happened because I was in some other shit. I was just trying to, maintain. You know, you don't make money right away, so I was trying to maintain. Some shit that happened, and it kind of fucked my shit up. And it was one of those things I didn't think I would ever bounce back from that shit. But I never gave up. Like
God is good. That's hard.
I never gave up. Like I never ever gave up. And I use those relationships to my advantage. The people that still fuck with me despite the situation that happened. Type shit. So I came up with that during that time. I was just brainstorming names in my first apartment. I was proud of myself. My first apartment, I ain't had no furniture, no nothing. But I was just brainstorming.
That's real shit,
and then I text my mom, like this name. She was like, it's cool. I'm like, nah, this shit hard.
Yeah.
That's how it happened.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. And then even the aesthetics with it, the locker room.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The locker in the background and all of that. It just
the brand developed. I mean, like I said, from the radio show where we was at to even to now, is just like the growth and the branding and like, how did you like learn? Or was it just like in you, or like you watched like YouTube videos?
I mean, I'm saying this
just all came together.
Spiritual. It's all God, like, because I always love music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just always be telling people like I'm just fortunate to have something that I was passionate about, and I had a purpose because it's like nobody understood. I felt like the Southern sound like I did. I'm from Cincinnati. Nobody did, but I was always making mixtapes for all my peoples. Put niggas on Soulja Boy, Waka Flocka, Gucci, OJ a long time ago. Even in college, I went to St. John's, New York.
See, like that's the real story. You was
That's
putting people's songs on mixtapes in Cincinnati.
Just how much this nigga OJ the Juice Man influenced me. My name in college on Facebook was Lala Ballin' Like a Food Shepherd. Niggas was like, this bitch country as fuck. But that's how much OJ, his music always pushed me, because like when you pursuing some shit, you always got mental shit you going through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going through a lot of shit, just growing pain shit, you know, whatever. And OJ and Gucci, they just got me through a lot of times. That's how I, connected with my best friend. Just, we working at Walmart, I'm playing some shit. I always had beating on my car, so I'm playing some shit. You like, bitch, what you know about this? I'm like, nigga, wait, get in the car. Let me put you on some shit. That's just always been me. So it's like, I always pray, like, life can't be me just working at a job. I ain't doing nothing that, like, that's what led me to do bullshit.
Right. Because
I knew I was greater than that. So, yeah.
So you feel like the Gucci Man and OJ era that influenced you to move down here to Atlanta, was that like I gotta get down to the A, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Like my mom wanted us to move down to Atlanta when I was in grade school, but I didn't want to leave my greedy granny and shit. And I still stand by the decision. I mean, I still had a lot of friends that I've been knowing since kindergarten. I love my friends.
Everything happened for a reason.
Yeah,
right?
I wasn't ready, and plus I probably would have been a thot. I ain't gonna lie. I was outside, but like I ain't do that shit when I was on some music shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I still be on some fun shit. So I couldn't move down when I was young. It happened for a reason.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, Gucci and OJ, hell yeah. I mean, done deal. Really, the point of my life song you had with Gucci Man really touched my heart, and that's why I reached out to him. I'm like, because on some publicist shit, I went to school for public relations and strategic business management. So it's just I feel like niggas wasn't thinking how I was thinking, but still could relate to some music shit, some urban shit. You know what I mean? Like, cause the corporate shit, it was so fucking boring and so ABC to me. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And that would cause me to do stupid shit.
It sounds boring. I'm not gonna lie.
It is, but
and
it's
strategic
like,
business.
I love that too, though. I love it.
It's everybody thing is different. It's just my calling is just music.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyday thing I couldn't relate to. I always felt weird and out of place. I could never keep a real job long, but some jobs I did, but it just wasn't for me.
So correct me if I'm wrong. The schooling though definitely worked out, and it's still applying.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's some ironic stuff because honestly, like I could never get a job to save my life, like. And I just felt like because it wasn't in my heart to get a job.
Yeah.
Like, if I would have got a job, I probably would have been content in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't. All the interning shit for regular jobs just was not fun, but it taught me a lot. College did teach me a lot. And like, you know, salute to everybody that's a part of the team. I know I get on niggas' nerves, but I'm hella organized. I'm hella detailed. And I gotta thank school for that.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those things where shit, I ain't, you know, it's a business essentially. You know what I mean? We got to start treating this shit like a business and taking care of the thing that provides for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I stand by that shit.
Yeah, I mean, even it sounds like you went through training.
Yeah, I did.
Because it taught you organization.
In a sense.
You know
absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
So internship is like a good way to learn, you feel me? To have
hands-on,
like in the field experience.
Yeah.
Deal with real world issues that come up, you know, and solve those problems.
Facts.
So that's definitely important. You feel me? All right, so you've branched out and like broadened the brand. You've added the skipping class and the ISS into your formula. I was wondering, like, you said something about you know, your co-hosts, they lit, you know what I'm saying, hosting parties and stuff. So is that something that like pushed you into that space to that format?
I mean, I guess like yes and no. I feel like like we always like honestly how the practice support started. I was never in the interviews. Like I ain't give a fuck. Like I still don't care to. I need people to hear my name and my brand and respect it. It's not about them knowing that it's my shit at all. Like you know what I mean? Like I be cool. Like when niggas be like, they DM the page like, hey bro, like let's work. I be weak. Like hey brother, you know. But like, that's how it started off. I only started getting the camera just because you know it just happened. Like I wasn't tripping out that shit. So like, no, in a sense because that's how it started. That was the roots of it. I always wanted to be about the talent, you know, and I feel like when people get in interviews sometimes, especially at that time, like niggas wasn't really, like niggas was doing interviews of course, but like just certain people that was getting interviewed from the Southern marketing producers, they wasn't doing that shit. So I just felt like it needed to be on them. If I was in it, that's another distraction from what I wanted people to pay attention to. But you know, it's always been about like just doing different shit. But yes, in a sense where we all definitely motivate each other. They motivate the fuck out of me. Like, you know, I think it's just important, like too, with our schedules, yes, why they did inspire it. Because they schedule so busy, we used to interview every artist that came on the platform. So that shit, it was time consuming when it's 3 different personalities. Me, I'm trying to get to the meat and potatoes, but they on some like, let's get to know this person, which it is supposed to be, but I'm like, man, we ain't got time to do all this shit. So I'm like, all right, let's rotate weeks. So now it's an easier workflow for everybody, because with me, I get real anxious when it's time for us to conduct the interview. Like me sitting with y'all, this is great. But like when it's on me, I'm like, I gotta remember certain shit, because I'm forgetful sometimes in the moment. Like, so yes and no, they inspired it.
Yeah. No, that's what's up. Well, let's see, man. We got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what we doing? You feel me? And this was like impromptu. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like again, thank you for coming.
Yeah,
for sure. I saw you was chilling, so I was like,
for sure.
yeah, for sure. So I appreciate you again.
Absolutely, thank y'all.
Hell yeah. You have any like tips for artists? Like just on their journey on branding specifically. We'll start. You know.
Okay. Absolutely. I think. Like artists, when y'all about to perform, it's dope to have like your peoples there. You know what I mean? From the managers to the entourage, dancers, all that shit. But like, put y'all names in y'all social media on y'all shirts, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like it's so many artists. So if I can, like, I like a lot of niggas. Like, we do New Music Mondays with the Coalition DJs. So I'm constantly meeting artists, and online, I'm always online. And if anybody that I trust with an ear send me some shit, I'm always tapping in. But like, when I see performances, I just want to see niggas brand they brand. Like, put your name on your shit and have your peoples wearing it. You know, the manager. Like, and I know it's tough. Like, for me, I need to know what I'm wearing in advance. But like, just have the t-shirts and hoodies for the whole team, whatever it might look like. Invest in that. I think that's important. And that's, you know, something even with the girls, like Excel, she big on that shit. She always be like, when we at events, we should have our shit on. Yeah. And, you know, it is a difference, because I get it. Sometimes you think you recognize. I'm terrible at that. I be at Walmart like, damn, that's so-and-so. I be so fucking wrong. You know, if they got a shirt on and you like, this is it. Let's connect. Let's do it. So that's what I would say to any artist and any person that got a brand.
Represent.
Represent.
For sure. It took me so long to get my brand. Like, when I finally saw this in real life, I was like, I felt like I brought it into the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Absolutely. Like, I've only seen it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Logo. Absolutely. And like, to bring it out. Like,
it's your child.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. That's what it is.
Bring it into reality. For sure. Hell yeah. I mean, even if it's like, you know, the banners or something to identify you.
Representation.
Yeah, for sure. Branding. Yeah, for sure.
I be looking for that shit. Whenever I see an artist I like, if I can spot social media or something, take a picture. Or my following, whatever, you know what I mean. If I don't, then I gotta go out my way to try to get it.
It might.
But think about somebody that ain't like on some music shit. That's just want to be a fan. You know what I'm saying? Make it easier for the consumer.
Yeah.
And also that shit I gotta tell myself too. Like, I be wearing my shit, but you know, it's just you gotta wear more of your shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You'll walk a billboard.
Hell yeah, that's a fact. You know, Mary got enough money.
Not for sure. That's fact.
All right, so you spoke a little bit about the Coalition DJs New Music Monday. So I want to ask you, were you in the building when Glorilla performed tomorrow?
What's crazy, no, I technically wasn't in the building, but if I ain't there, my presentation is always there, you know what I'm saying? So I had my assistant there for the day. I was out of town handling some shit. It was a lot that transpired that day. Salute to the Coalition DJs. You know, that's a room that definitely raised me to be who I am today, too. But no, unfortunately, I was so pissed. I'm like, damn, I would be out of town this fucking date. I was so mad. But no, I didn't get the chance to meet her. Nope.
Well, I understand it would have been cool to meet her, but I'm just, did you like Tomorrow when it came out?
I did.
Yeah, I did too.
Like, I fuck with the females. Like, Glorilla remind me of me when I was like, maybe when I first moved here. Like, I was outside having fun. You know what I'm saying? It was a different type, and then the industry was different too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything playing moving part with that. Going to the strip clubs, networking, just outside having fun. Like, only like I'm by myself though, so I ain't had no homies to kick it with. Or that probably would have been like I would have been too wild. Like that was, I had to do my thing. So I fuck with Glow. I loved it. I think it was different. I appreciated the production. Like, I love Memphis artists. I love their ear. So it was it's always the beat. Like, it's always the beat for me. It's always the producers. Like, the beat was hard as fuck. Like, I ain't give a fuck what she was saying, but her voice and harmony sounded good where I wasn't like, damn, what the fuck is this? I'm like, all right, she sound good. So I liked it.
I felt like the song was like,
Uh-oh.
It was, I liked it. I liked it. I felt like it was like really, it was smart too. Like the way, you know what I'm saying? Because like, okay, for her to be a female artist, people try to downplay female artists.
Absolutely.
And you know what I'm saying? Think that they don't have like artistry behind them. You know what I'm saying? That song is like artful as fuck.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? Like the way she played with the word tomorrow 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Like she did that. I feel like that would, like you said, the beat also was dope, but the way how she played with the song, I felt like that was genius. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got points for that.
I love that she recognized that.
Well, I mean, from another artist, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like for sure, she get points 100%. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And I like all her music anyway. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she's a good artist. She could rap.
Right.
Not just
sure.
ABC or Cat Dog or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But she could really rap. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga said Cat Dog.
Cat Dog. You know what I'm saying?
But no, I feel what you're saying though. Real shit.
You feel me?
She fun too. Like I mean, she just a vibe. Like you want her to win. She just got that glow, that energy. Like she just got that energy. I fuck with her. Like some shit I don't like. I ain't like that internet troll shit. I feel like that was
I didn't
commercial
like
as
that
fuck.
either.
I fuck with her and I get it. I get it too. It's like put out that song. That's a positive record for the kids. Tap into every market. I'm not mad at it. It just wasn't for me. But she's a dope artist, like you said, and I want to keep seeing her go up. And her friends.
And her friends, right?
Speaking of, you know, commercial records all my life, I'm just wondering what Dirk is gonna drop next.
You said Dirk.
Yeah. Well, after all my life, you know, what you doing, you know.
That's some real shit.
Yeah. So
that's a good. Yeah.
That's the only thing about kind of pivoting that hard and making that big jump, because it's like, you gonna
next?
go back to? You know what I'm saying? Was this just for that, or?
That's a great point.
Yeah,
I agree.
So, right?
I mean, well, with that song, was he saying that he wasn't making no more gangster songs?
No,
but
I don't think that's what he was saying.
sonically, where do you go? Is the thing.
Yeah, like
sonically.
you.
Do you go more positive still, or do you go back to your
right?
I remember when
You trying to get out, or
when 50 Cent was going after Ja Rule and he came out with Let It Rain with Mary J. Blige, or Rain on Me, Rain on Me with Mary J. Blige. And everybody was like, "What? This is what you respond to?" You know? What He lost mad points for that. But nah, I didn't think about like what is he gonna drop next, because we didn't really hear too many singles off that last tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I like Dirk. I like underground hits from mainstream artists. I don't listen to mainstream niggas like that. Like I really don't. And when people get too mainstream, that's sometimes when I feel like I don't feel him no more. Like even with Gucci, he was once my favorite artist, but then
it took me a minute to get used to Gucci.
I get it.
Like when he first came out, I was like,
where you from?
But then I loved him though.
Where you from?
I'm from here. Gwinnett.
Okay.
Really.
All
You know,
right.
the North.
the North.
I get it.
I almost went to school with the Migos, you know, but
shit.
I switched high schools, or middle school, and then went to Meadow Creek instead.
Got you.
But I did be on the desk for Roscoe Dash in middle school,
Hey,
so I was
that's
artist
hard.
development. You feel me?
I know
Artist
going to
development.
school in Atlanta was crazy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Always going to school with somebody, right? Somebody,
sure.
right? Yeah.
I'm
Facts,
sure.
Facts. Nah, but you were saying about Dirk, right?
Yeah, I was just, what is he gonna do next? I don't know. Like I said, it's been real quiet after that. So I'm just wondering, what the transition is.
Yeah. They mattered. So speaking of J. Cole and Gucci, man, they just dropped a song.
Yeah, they did, and I think I like it.
I didn't hear the whole song, right? I didn't hear the whole song, but I seen a clip and people were saying that they didn't like Gucci verse. They was like, J. Cole should have sent Gucci back that verse and told him to do it over. And I was like, damn, how bad is it?
I mean,
so
but it's Gucci.
When I went over and I listened to it, it sounded like a better Gucci verse. Like I done heard way worse Gucci verses than that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't hear J. Cole part, but I don't think I really have to hear it. It's probably smash, right? Is it really good?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a straight record.
You heard the whole song?
I didn't even listen to it because I'm not excited to.
Right.
Like I'll hear when I hear it, and of course J. Cole part probably is like even with Dirk shit. Like I don't like this shit. I don't like I hate to say
J. Cole. I mean,
I love positive music, but not from the artist that I met you on some other shit.
Right.
Sometimes it worked, like Nas made it work, but I don't be on that shit personally. But it's like I'll listen to it one day, but I ain't trying to hear that shit.
No.
Respectfully though.
So this one, it doesn't have the bounce of good thing, but it's like it's
Positive.
not like but it's not like especially positive. You
So-
know what I'm saying? It's like
so-
it's just like
so
a,
it's
it's just
not
like a
like
rap
the
record.
Dirk song. It's not like the
it's
Dirk
not
song.
like that.
So we
He didn't bring him
we're
into
prejudiced, right?
Yeah.
Of J. Cole, right?
I am though too. He's
Well-
not somebody that my sister loves him though.
We-
she be like
J.
she
Cole's that
she
guy.
be at my neck. But I'm
I
like,
just had this conversation in New York not too long ago, a few months ago, because Niggas was shitting on J. Cole, basically. It was like, I don't want to listen to J. Cole. I'm like, okay, I get it, right? But if, like I'm saying, I get it. He get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he understands.
What I know.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
he
get it, right?
So, but he a goat though.
If we we talking about positive music,
I mean, you a businessman. I respect it.
Yeah, he's fire.
And he, like you said, he's been. It's not like you met him on something different. He's been that way the whole way. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, but if we talking about conscious or positive rap, right? He's like.
I ain't trying to hear that shit. Like, Tupac do a great job. And some people can make it where it's still a vibe. And I'm not saying he can't. Because he got it, like, with Missy Elliott, the Nobody Perfect. Like, he got a lot of joints I like. But,
for sure.
And randomly, this nigga went to St. John's. This nigga was signing autographs my freshman year.
Right.
I didn't get an autograph, though. But nah, I fuck with J. Cole, but, like... If you're in the car with me,
or something like that.
we listen to Webby and OJ.
I was gonna ask you. I want to know, like, so what you listening to?
Everything, like hella old shit. I listen to every new thing once. You know, shout out Black Lil A, Scotty ATL, niggas I fuck with, but I listen to everything. Hella old shit, like not old shit, but old shit too. Like when I mean like Webby first project, all the Savage Lives, like OJ, Gucci. Keisha Cole, like I mean, the palette is crazy. Moments in Love, just everything, old school, everything. I'm listening to everything, but like I can't say that it's a new artist right now. Like I like Skylar Black, she from Cincinnati, she hard as fuck. Anti the Menace, you know the people, my people put me on. Lil Tyler,
yeah, Lil Tyler is hard.
Yeah,
I'm excited for him.
Me too.
I hope
Moneybag
to see him. Yeah,
Lil
I listen to everybody's shit.
He went up quick too. Yeah.
He a cute little, you know what I'm saying? You can't help but want to see him win. Like, he got a good personality.
Yeah, for sure.
He definitely
smart kid, right?
Smart kid. Yeah, I like him.
Hell yeah. All right, well, we could do this, you know, for a long time.
Right? I was about to still just start commenting on other shit, but it didn't make no sense. I was gonna be like, my first time hearing Webby album was a few months ago. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
but
I respect
I
that.
listened to the whole thing though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Webby was hard.
But I always, so of course I listened to Webby. You know, everybody heard Independent and shit like that.
Mainstream
but
shit.
but it was other songs that I did hear. You know, moving down here and you know niggas putting me on like, no, you gotta listen to this song. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit like that. And I definitely was like, yo, that nigga could rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was only a few country niggas that I like respected what they rapping type shit.
That's real.
It was like. Young Buck, and that's because I was really exposed to him with him being part of G Unit.
Right.
Young Buck hard.
T.I. was the second person, you know what I'm saying? I was a Young Jeezy fan, but I didn't. Yeah. You know, I'm like, Young, he's not a lyric, you know what I'm saying? Not even a lyricist, but for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it was, then Webby got added on to that shit.
Absolutely.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
My people in South Carolina, they was the biggest Boosie and Webby fans, like, you know what I'm saying? Telling me Boosie whole life story, like, no, he been rapping since he was 13. He was addicted to heroin and he got diabetes. Like, they tell me everything about this thing. I'm like, for real?
So I got a question. Would y'all put Lil Wayne in the category of a Southern artist?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, but he wasn't there yet. Like, he was rapping, of course, but he wasn't the Lil Wayne. He wasn't like Carter 2 Lil Wayne. Because when the Carter 1 came out, everybody was going crazy in the South anyway. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was going crazy over it. I'd never even been to the Midwest at that time. You know what I'm saying? So all I knew was New York and Atlanta.
With Lil Wayne, for sure.
Okay. So I'm like, okay, they going crazy over this nigga, but whatever. You know, I'm still listening to what I'm listening to back home and stuff. You know, I'm still on Jim Jones and Max B and you know what I'm saying?
In the Midwest.
Okay. So then the Carter 2 come out. And it's still a few months after the Carter 2. It was old by the time I went and got it. I went and bought it. I'm like, I'm gonna go listen to this. The best rapper alive. Let me see what this nigga talking about.
Yeah, he did that.
I was like, I gotta go listen to the Carter 1 now.
Yeah.
You feel me? And went back and listened to the Carter 1. Like, okay, this nigga Lil Wayne is a problem. He became my best rapper right there. From listening to Carter 2, I was like, oh my gosh, this nigga is different. You know what I'm saying? And then I appreciate artistry. So then with the fly in and the you know what I'm saying, the walk through and I was like, what the fuck? fuck? This nigga is crazy. And he's freestyling this? Nah.
And it was just so many different types of sounds on there. The Mo Fire. Best rapper alive. Shit.
You just got to salute to Lil Wayne.
Yeah, facts.
Straight up.
Yeah, you know he on the sports show now.
Yeah, he just did the song for Undisputed, right?
I didn't hear the song, but I heard about it.
Yeah, he slid. He snapped. He said some,
yeah.
Let's have a debate against LeBron and Jordan. He going crazy. Skip Bay less.
Bay less. Yeah, for sure.
I ain't gonna do that every time. I ain't gonna do that.
Facts. And then it's so organic because we all know that he's a real sports fan. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We know he love the Packers.
Hell yeah.
But just conversation.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love it. For sure. Hell yeah, good vibes, great vibes. All right, well, I guess black people say bye like 5 times before they actually.
Right?
I'm weak.
Yeah,
definitely do.
All right, y'all.
Oh, but hey, what you? It's always something.
How your mama doing?
Right.
Tell her, say, hey.
Right.
Did you ever find out about that? God damn.
You want to share anything else? You got any final thoughts? What's your definition of progress?
Okay. Final thoughts. I just want to, continue to put out dope shit that niggas fuck with and respond to, like the content. Like that's what it's always been about. You know what I'm saying? I just want to just keep doing that shit. And I'm manifesting great conversations and great interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like I be trying to like get episodes and contents in advance. Like, we record pretty consistently, really just once a week, but I get a few in per week. Cause it take me a minute to get ready for these interviews. I be trying to just make sure that shit is perfect as perfect can be for me anyway.
No, for sure.
So shit, I just want people to respond and fuck with the content. I want to get the Lala 10 anniversary celebration together. It might be next year, but shit, we gonna get that motherfucker together.
Yeah,
I want that to be dope. I want it to be a vibe for everybody that's been fucking with me, you know what I'm saying, on this journey. Like endless drinks type shit, vibes, pissy drunk, big high, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I want to get it together.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to just keep going up and just do what I love to do, you know what I'm saying? Just keep thinking for the future and shit, being progressive and shit, but appreciating each moment. Like that's really it, We working on new shit, but we do it when we can. Like the girls is busy, they got Pride coming up. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but that shit about to be huge. So supporting them and we working on they shit. They got a podcast called The No Homo Show. That shit going to fuck up. So I'm just trying to just do what makes sense. Just have fun while doing this shit and make sure I'm handling my business too.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it.
For sure. I got another black moment.
Okay, black.
We didn't.
I like black shit.
We didn't talk about this. I just want to ask you real quick about the Revolt deal, because that was huge for the brand for sure. It was an accomplishment for you. You were speaking about wanting that validation, and I mean, who better than like Diddy? That's hard.
No, who didn't watch Diddy? Especially again in my position, it was like never about me. Like niggas knowing who I was. It's about the brand. You know what I'm saying? Like so like. I don't give a fuck if niggas don't know me, but like if you know the brand, that mean a lot. And I want you to respect the content, like even if you don't agree with it, just debate and engage with that shit. So shit, it was dope. I think it was just unexpected, but it was also too we manifested. We've been working together as a team for a long time. And again, it's about being a hub. Like we all a hub. Like anybody I work with, we a hub of resources. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's always been about. So shit, I'm just blessed and thankful when the situation came about and it just expanded that hub like I wanted, and shit, it's cool, Yeah. We just put in the work and shit, we embrace what comes our way and then we make it make sense.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. Shout out to Revolt for seeing what's going on. Hell yeah.
For sure.
And just like you said, I mean, everything is applicable. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So what you just said, you can take that and put it in your situation and use that, you know what I'm saying, to take off to the moon.
For sure.
All right, so let everybody know where to tap in with you at, like, personally and the progress report.
Absolutely. Sure. Well, personally will be all social media is Lala Shep, LALAASHEP. See how they do that little thing. So, but that, and then the progress support, tprmediagroup.com. But shit, we see everything. DM us, email us. You know, we'll get back to y'all. But yeah, just fuck with our shit, please. Yeah, even if you don't like it, just engage.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna find something on there that you fuck with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of flavor on there.
For sure. All right, y'all. It's America's Realest Podcast. We are out. Okay. Live Hip Hop Daily, the family, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The network. And, you know, don't forget the G.
_ don't forget the G at me on the gram.
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay. I ain't got the ad-libs like that, but